Woo! Welcome, 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 everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in on this evening. I just wanted to check very quickly to make sure that one, I could live stream. I'm trying to live stream to members only, and I don't know if I set the setting correct, but it looks like this is made for general. This looks like it's a general setting. YouTube makes this difficult. Okay. Well, anyway, welcome everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in. Come on in, get yourself have a seat, get yourself a cold drink, find yourself somewhere to sit down because you saw the thumbnail and you saw the title. So let's get at it. I want to talk real quick. What's going on, Shar? Good to see you. Grace and peace, sister. Grace and peace. Um, just had an interesting topic I want to talk about in relation to this whole Fani Willis situation, and just want to look at and kind of get your opinions. I want to know, like, am I just being too critical about this? And so, real quick, all right, sounds good on YouTube. Perfect. Thank you so much. So, I just want to get your opinion and, like, hey, Jason, you might be too critical about this and whatnot. I believe that in the marketplace, I believe in the marketplace of ideas. So, if you have a contrary idea, I want you to be able to share that contrary idea, even if it's contrary to what I believe. And I want to be able to do the same thing. If I have a viewpoint that you disagree with, I want to be able to share those ideas and we can kind of flesh them out in the marketplace of ideas. I do believe that that's the best way for us to grow and to thrive and to, for lack of a better term, hammer out ideas moving forward. But then it also is a benefit to you because it allows you to see, why do you believe what you believe? Why do you think what you think? And it gives you a chance. My daughter's in a class called Theory of Knowledge. And basically, the class is kind of a philosophical class about how do we know what we know. And I think one of the ways that we know what we know is we've actually taken the time to think about it. And here in this Christian space, I say it all the time, I have zero issue with you having a contrary belief. As long as I'm able to question you and ask you questions about what you believe, and same thing applies to me. You're able to ask me questions about what I believe, why I believe it, so on and so forth. I'm perfectly okay with that. That being the case, I think that that's how we know, like, yeah, I really do understand this. I really do believe this, and I've thought about it. Not only have I thought about it, but I've worked it out in the marketplace. I've had other people question me and to challenge me, and so on and so forth. That's why I can say unequivocally that critical race theory is a cult. I can say that, and it's not because I heard somebody else say it. It's not because I read it in a book, but rather I've sat down and thought about it and said, this is a different religion. That's why I can say that I don't believe that Martin Luther King Jr. was a Christian. Not because it's bombastic or it's incendiary, but rather, yeah, I've sat down and thought about it. And I've worked it out, I've ironed it out, and I'm like, yo, I don't know why you believe this guy's a Christian. And I can ask those questions of other people. And I believe that that's the right thing to do. Um, and I believe that's the right thing to do as humans. And to, for lack of a better term, sit on up to the table, bring your ideas, and let's parse them out. And let's make sure we understand why we believe what we believe or why you believe what you believe. Now, one of the ways in the political sphere is the form of debate. Now, we can talk about what I think what passes for debate oftentimes is not really debate. A lot of the times it's just an open forum, loud conversation. But it's not a formal debate where you have an opening and I have a rebuttal and you have so much time to restate. And so those kind of things like that. A formal debate. And I think formal debates are very, very beneficial because it allows you to, again, consider what it is that you believe. And are you able to articulate what you believe about this topic or what you believe about this concept, what you believe about this theory in a way that is coherent and is able to be grasped by your audience? I do believe that that's very, very, very necessary. So now where I'm going with this is, and I want you all in the chat, thank you everybody who's stopping by this, checking out what we're talking about this evening. I just want to know, am I being too critical? and I'm willing willing to accept that maybe I might be just looking at this entirely too critically. And I want to hear what you all think. So here we go. Bring myself back in here. Why am I not in here? There we go. Fulton DA Fani Willis declines the Atlanta Press Club debate. This is a tried and true here in Georgia, here in Atlanta, the Press Club debate. And for whatever reason, and I'm not saying that you have to go. I'm not saying you got to go. But it just would seem like, would you not want to explain to the people of Fulton County why it is that they should elect you as, or rather re-elect you as the DA of Fulton County? Now, I know, and we're going to read through this article, and I'm going to look at a couple things that just, again, I'm just wondering, am I just being too critical of this thing? But let me tease it out a little bit. Let's get up here. Let's go. Atlanta, Georgia. Fulton County District Attorney Fani Willis is declining an invitation from the Atlanta Press Club to debate challengers for her office. I don't know. It just seems like that would be very important to me to prove to the people that are going to potentially, that I want to elect me, that I am the right one for this position and for this role. It just seemed like that would make sense. Like, what else you got going on? Fani appreciates the invitation, and under circumstances she would participate, but after careful consideration, she must decline, according to the statement from Willis's re-election campaign. We are not doing interviews that include discussions of the substance of high-profile cases the office is prosecuting, particularly the election interference prosecution and the ongoing trial of the alleged YSL defendants. All right, I'm going to stop right there. Most of you probably are saying it or yelling it at your screen. She's been talking about it. It's not the first time she's talked about it. She talks about it pretty regularly, actually. Hence why we've even said, as far as maybe you talked about it too much, Fani. But please understand, she doesn't have to talk about it. She can say, I will participate in this debate, but we can't talk about X, Y, Z, A, B, C. We can talk about 1, 2, 3, but we can't talk about these particular topics. And that's perfectly fine. There's enough rationale in order to have a debate without having to talk about those particular two cases. There's nothing that would not preclude you from being able to debate. And again, I don't know, am I just being super critical? Because again, I'm not Team Fani. I'm not a supporter of her. But she talks about these topics all the time. She jokes about them. And such of that nature. But why not have a formal debate with two people? There's a Republican as well as a Democrat that are running for your position. If that man, I think his last name is Christian Pierce. Am I right? Is that his name? Christian Y. Smith, forgive me, and Courtney Kramer. Courtney Kramer is a Republican. Christian Y. Smith is the Democrat. Why would you not want to explain to people why they should keep you in office and not Christian Y. Smith? Because again, if they're a Democratic-leaning county, would they not maybe say, hey, this might be a better option for us? Maybe he doesn't have as much baggage as you do. Maybe he doesn't come with as much foolishness as you do. Why would you not want to debate him? To me, again, it feels like you're running from a opportunity to express ideas and challenge ideas in the open marketplace, which I don't think is a good idea. But let us continue. We understand that she cannot insist the panelists and her opponents avoid certain subjects, and consequently, her participation means likely repeatedly being unable to respond to questions, as well as risking saying something that defense counsel could make an issue of in ongoing litigation. The statement said, that's not true. You can say, we're not going to talk about this. That's all you got to do. And if you feel that if they ask you about something particular and you're like, yeah, that's going to still fall under the YSL case. I'm sorry, I cannot speak on that matter. I'll defer my time or whatever that nature. She doesn't have to. Again, there can be topics that you don't talk about, but please keep in mind there's enough going on that's not the only thing that's going on in Fulton County. Though she likes to support it like that. That's not the case. But let me finish up. The Atlanta Press Club is disappointed when any qualified candidate declines the participation in our debate series, said Lori Strauss, organizer of the Atlanta Press Club, Louder Milk Young Debate Series. Goodness gracious. We believe it is a responsibility of the people running for political office to answer questions from their local media that will help inform voters before they cast their ballots. All right. The rest of it, I'll leave the link. Let me just drop the link real quick for you. The rest of it is all just horse and pony show about the particular Trump case as well as the YSL. It really is and just all the drama that we've been talking about. It really isn't of value, in my opinion. That's the biggest portion. But so I'm wondering, am I just being petty? Is Jason just being a little bit like, I'm just picking on Fani because I don't think she's the right kind of person? Is that me? Is it me? I don't know. So I'm gonna real quick check the traps real quick. It's good to see. Thank y'all so much. There's 50 of y'all watching this. Thank you so much for stopping by. If you like this type of content and you find value in it, hey, why don't you just drop a thumbs up? Just hit a like. That really helps out a lot. Lets me know that you like what I'm doing. And if you don't like it, hit the thumbs up button 3 times. Kind of, sort of. All right. Good evening, Montag 451. Thank you so much. Good evening. John is in the building. Costa Chameleon says she won't debate because she knows she doesn't have any logical arguments for her actions and cannot defend her hypocritical previous positions she took in her initial campaign. Wow, of the office of DA. Wow, Costa Chameleon is not playing games tonight. Okay, she talks a lot about it from the pulpit. There you go. She talked about it, but that's not defending your position. That's declaring things without criticism. That's what I'm talking about. It's easy to talk about things, but when you have to face criticism and pushback, I think that's where you really sharpen and you fine tune your ideas. Now, I believe in having debate and having challengers to your discussion, so on and so forth. I'm just interested in this. Shara says Fulton County needs a DA that won't sleep with their employees. Fani. Yikes. Yeah. So see, to me, I think that is still on the table. That discussion is still on the table. So that would be in the purview. So I do think that, so is your opinion that I'm being critical, or do you feel like, that's Jason, that's kind of fair? Let me just drop a poll real quick. Is Jason being critical? Is Jason just being critical? All right, let's real quick. Okay, feel free, just drop it in there. Now, certainly, with this type of situation going on, clearly, Fani is probably, out campaigning. She's probably out feeding the homeless or rescuing puppies and kittens from trees, walking old ladies across the street. She's doing those type of things. That's why she can't be in the formal debate, right? Right. That would make sense, because that's why she's eschewing that, because she's focused on the people, the community, the folk that are potentially going to elect her, right? Right. That's probably that's what she's doing, right? She wouldn't be just going to a leadership retreat, right? And she wouldn't be doing that. Of course not. She wouldn't be going to the National Association of Black Community Officials retreat instead of debating these people, right? I mean, because this is April 25th through the 27th in Miami, Florida. No, she wouldn't be doing that, Jason. You're just making that up. Okay. Well, let's just look real quick. Let's just take a second to kind of peruse through here. And you all tell me. We got some speakers here. There's a prominent people like that. I don't see Fani there, Jason. Oh, you're right. I don't see Fani there either. Let's go to day 1. That's the 25th. So that's this coming up Friday. I don't see Fani there, Jason. Okay, you're right. I don't see her there. Wait. This is a leadership panel. Okay, let me look right here. Because clearly you're just being critical, Jason. You don't like Fani. You picking on the big sister, so-and-so's big sister, and you're just being mean. Yeah, absolutely. Let me know if I'm being mean. Absolutely. I have no idea why this website is not opening up. But let me just tell you right now, spoiler alert, she's going to be right here at this event right here in Miami, Florida. Oh, come on. Why is it not opening up? Oh, it's a conspiracy. All right, let me refresh this. Oh, conspiracy. Darn it. So she's actually going to the retreat, and she's going to a cocktail party. Like, she's going to be a feature at a cocktail party. And instead of being in a formal debate to talk about her ideas, why is this not? It's a conspiracy. It's a conspiracy. See, that's how I'm gonna end up on Rico right there. Let me drop the link so y'all can see it. Maybe it'll work on your end. That's what I get, man. I'm being too critical. All right, let me open this back up so we can look at it together. Okay, down here at the bottom, when you go to the NABCO 2024, go down to the bottom. Day 1, go to day 2, click right here, and you can see her picture right there. Like, there's a picture right there, but for whatever reason, it won't open up. I had it opened up. I should have screenshotted it, but I was trying to walk through it. Let me see this right here. Yeah, it's not opening up. I should have had it screenshotted and ready. I knew it. So anyway, it's right there. So instead of going to the formal debate, she's going to be here in Miami at a cocktails and conversations with District Attorney Fani Willis, rather than actually be at the debate explaining to the people of Fulton County why it is that they should go into that box and cast their ballot for her. She is going to be in Miami having cocktails and conversations. I guess, do they make Grey Goose cocktails? Is that how they do it? I guess so. But that's where she's going to be. But Jason, come on, Jason. You're just being petty because you don't like Fani. You're not Team Fani. We don't even know that these are on the same day. So therefore, she can't be there they might be at the same time. Yeah, that's it. See, the debate and the conversations are at the same time. So that's why she can't be there, Jason. She can't be there because the debate, the Atlanta Press Club Louder Milk Young debate series, is at the same time as the conversations and the cocktail thing. And that's why she can't be there, because the conversations and the cocktail thing is on the 25th of the 26th. That's Friday. And see, the Louder Milk Young thing, that's on the, oh no, it's on the 29th. So there is no excuse. Sorry, there's not an excuse. She could go to this just the same as anybody else could. And I'm going to drop the link in here as well. This is the debate series. And it might be fun. I mean, it might be fun to watch and hear these other two people that are trying to vie for this position. But instead of going and explaining to the people of Fulton County, which again, I think the people of Fulton County deserve to hear the person that is the chief law enforcement officer of the county explain herself and explain why she should be hired again in this role. But no, she is going to go to Miami to have cocktails and conversations with District Attorney Fani Willis. And you can see here on the Press Club, this is their official website, Press Club Debates. And you can see here, they're explaining what races are going to be in the debates, so on and so forth. And at the very bottom, you see that at 6:45 p.m. on April 29th, the taping and a live stream, and then the broadcast on April 29th. So she could come to this. She could. But she's not. Because why? And again, I think it's because she knows that she would not be able to answer questions pertaining to her lying. She would not be able to answer questions pertaining to how she's using monies as it relates to her federal grant money, whistleblowers that have been fired, um, acquisition of vehicles that have never been bought, but money has been spent. All of those kind of things like that that could come up if she stood on that stage with Christian Wise and the young lady Kramer. I think that's why she's not going to be there. But I want to hear from y'all. Let me check my poll real quick. And what did you all think? Did y'all think Jason was just being a little bit too critical of Fani? Let's see. The overall opinion was 80% of you all said no, that I was not being critical. There's some of you think I am. Okay, that's fine. I appreciate it. But I it's just so perplexing to me. Like, why would you not want to explain to the people that are going to potentially hire you why they should hire you? Especially when all they're hearing is the negative about you. Why would you not want to put a good face on, or a contrary view or viewpoint about your performance? Why would you not? Let's keep this going. Shara says, it's Jason. Yep. Is Jason being mean? Let him know at dearwokec@gmail.com. That's how you email management. Absolutely. Being critical is good, Montag 451 says. It keeps all of us held to a higher standard. Absolutely. Problems with the internet for a few days now. Today's realtors e-keys do not work in the whole state of Georgia. It's real fun. Oh, well, thank you so much. There's a difference between being critical and being mean. I think you managed the difference well. Well, thank you so very much. I do appreciate it. And then lastly, she's a strong black woman, but apparently questions scare her, Shara said. Yeah, I'm just like, why would you not? And then I think, in my opinion, people of Fulton County should be like, yo, why are you not? Because I don't live in Fulton County. I live in Cobb. But why are you not addressing? Because is she going to ever debate? I would love to know that. And please understand, the election is, if I'm not mistaken, is it May 21st? I think it's May 21st. I could be wrong. But it's coming up, is in May, in the latter part of May. So you got less than a month to win people over. Maybe she knows she's a shoe-in, and she knows they're not gonna take her out of this. Maybe that's it. Maybe she already knows. You know, she's already read the tea leaves. She knows the victory's hers. She's already got the W, and so she's just gonna keep it moving. Maybe that's it. I don't know. I don't know. But what I do know is, why are you not telling people who you are? Yeah, her primary is in May, absolutely. And then in November is her run against Kramer. Now, Kramer is going to have all of this time to establish herself. That's going to be wild. I don't know, man. I don't know if it's going to be an upset. I don't know if it's going to be an unseating of Queen Fani. But boy, it would be so comical if in fact it did happen. And we could point back and say, well, you did not participate in the debate series as one of the reasons that you were unseated. That would be crazy. That would be crazy. She didn't want to explain her actions in court, under the oath, and in front of a judge. She lost her ever-loving mind when confronted. Can you imagine how she would react on stage? That is a good question. That is a good question, too. Debates oftentimes don't bode well for those who don't have good decorum. You know what? That could be it, too. Maybe she knows she's not going to be able to manage herself, and the Brahma bull is going to come out. That would be interesting. Man, please, I just want some debates. So I do want some debates. Maybe the votes are already in. Wouldn't surprise me, Shara said. I mean, you're right. I mean, it's very possible. I wouldn't be surprised myself either. But yeah, that was it. I saw that and I said, man, maybe I'm just being super critical. Maybe I'm just being petty here. And I just, I don't like Fani. I don't think she's a great person. And maybe that's it. So I just wanted to hear what y'all thought about it. A debate, trust me, if they do debate, we're going to watch that together. We're going to be watching that in real time because that is going to be amazing. Some must-see TV. Shoot, we might just watch even the other two if she doesn't come. So apparently, if she doesn't come, they're going to have a podium with her name on it. So there'll just be an empty podium right there. That would be so savage if they do that to her. But if she doesn't come, I still might watch it. It still might be very interesting to hear. And so, yeah, we might just do that. Maybe do like, that'll be part of the late night. There you go. DWC debate watch party. That would be comedy gold. That would be amazing. And Q will bring the popcorn. Yes, she will. What's going on, Tawanda? Good to see you. I don't think there's any smoke. I just was asking if I was being petty. I just was really trying to get you all's opinion and thoughts on whether or not Dear World Christian was just being a little bit extra in my thoughts that Fani Willis should be in the debate series, and she should want to be in the debate series. It shouldn't be that you're being cajoled. It shouldn't be that this guy up in Cobb County is calling you out, but rather you should want to be in the debate series because you know this is your opportunity to shine, your opportunity to explain to the people of Fulton County why they should be electing you. And then for you to be going to a basically a day party, it looks like, let me see if this thing opens up. Why is it not opening up? That's crazy. Oh, I got an idea. Jason. Let's try this. It might be more than a user error. It could be a user error, which is not improbable at all. All right, let me see if I get this. All right. But yeah, I just wanted to hear your thoughts on it. The general consensus seems like that Dear World Christian is not being petty, which is good. I'm trying not to be that petty. All right, let's see if this works now. I just opened up a different browser. Now even a different browser. Wow. I wonder what the problem is. Oh, is that what you're saying? Oh. Okay, I got you, Costa Chameleon. I apologize. Costa Chameleon said there have been serious internet issues for a few days. It may not be user error. I got you. Now, okay, thank you so much. Okay. Now I'm a little bit mad at myself, though. I should have. Earlier, it did open up. So maybe now it's my turn to experience some a little bit of internet drama. Yeah, it's not opening up, but I was hoping that it would in a different browser. But even in a different browser, it's not no bueno. But and you can see it, and I did drop the link in there, so at least you can go check it out on your end. Hopefully yours does work. You can see right here. She's at a day party, man. She's going to a day party. Fani, you going to a day party? Tell the truth, girl. You said I ain't got no time for y'all. I got to get over here and get my Grey Goose on. All right, let's see. She said I ain't got no time for that stuff. A debate. Psst, I got to get this Grey Goose. Yeah, here we go. No, that didn't go right. All right, this is live, ladies and gentlemen. You know that we're doing this thing live. All right. I should have just screenshotted this. It just made it bigger. But anyway, there it is. So she and somebody else are going to be talking, having conversations with Fani, and that's what she's going to be doing instead of baiting people that could take her job. How amazing would that be if somebody did take her job for that? That would be a hoot. All right, this is going to be worse than the SOTU. Really? I would like to see, you guys got me really interested now. I really would like to see her debate because I think that would be amazing. I'm sorry. I think it would be hilarious. And by amazing, I mean a dumpster fire. Okay. Shout out from Alban Park, Australia, by the way. Been enjoying your take on the whole Fulton County thing. Man, bless you. Thank you so much. Man, we international up in here. And you are part of the best live chat on the planet. So let me just tell you that. Yeah, man, I am honored that you people have found some value in this crazy guy sitting in his office talking about Fani Willis and Fulton County debate. Look, it means a lot. So thank you all very much for hanging out, for coming by, for hitting the like button, for getting involved in the live chat. Thank you all very much. I really do appreciate it. And shout out to you. Absolutely. Need to check the down detector again. See what's having issues now. Okay. That could very well be the case. I wouldn't actually be surprised. I've literally never heard of Grey Goose before. This whole thing, fun. I had heard of it. I don't drink. I've heard of it, but I didn't know it was a thing like that. What is Grey Goose? A vodka or something? What is that? Uh, what is that? It's a Grey Goose is a vodka. Yeah, I heard of it. I knew it existed. So I wasn't like surprised when she mentioned it. I just thought it was like wild that, yeah, it's a vodka. I just thought it was wild that she was flexing like that. Like, oh, I drink Grey Goose. I don't drink wine. Okay. All right. You do what you're doing. You do it. Okay. Whatever. Oh, oh my gosh. Tawanda, I am not going to disparage your family like that. I've there's a lot of Grey Goose connoisseurs here. Apparently, Shara, we're amongst connoisseurs. I usually play your live streams. It says back after the fact. If 3:45 doesn't work for me, it's midday here now though. Okay. Oh, by the way, let me let y'all know. I am going to be doing. Okay, it's going to probably be next Tuesday, so a week from today. I think I'm going to do a live stream, a late night live stream for all these people in different places. So I know I can't touch them all, but I understand like a 2 o'clock Atlanta time is not going to work for some of my people in London and UK and Philippines and Singapore, for crying out loud. So I said one day I think I'm just going to do one, and I'll let you know ahead of time. So I'm going to have to go get some rest, all that kind of stuff like that. Go work out and get myself energized so I can stay up late. So we're talking about it's going to be something crazy, like 2 o'clock in the morning. So I got to also make sure Lady Dear Woke Christian doesn't hear me because our bedroom is really above my office. So hopefully she won't hear me talking at 2 o'clock in the morning. That's a tentative plan. I'll give you all feedback. Trust me. I need to do it when I don't have to take my daughters to school or they're not in school. So that we'll work it out. But it's coming up. No, neither am I, Tawanda. I don't drink either. Come on, Shara. Every time you bring that up, Shara, well, tomorrow, because Chief Executive Second Born went on a school trip, so she won't be back until Friday. Usually when I'm driving to and taking her from school, coming back from taking her to school, that's when I get ideas. And I rush home and do a thumbnail and find all my collateral and jump in. So, it's crazy over here, but you always spark me to do that. So, all right, I'll stop doing it. I'll stop it. Oh my gosh. All right, so Costa Community said, I've already had my Cabernet, how do you pronounce that? Chavon Suave. You know what it is? Rico. Suave with tonic water tonight. Okay. All right. I love it. I love it. But I really do appreciate y'all. So also letting you know that on Thursday, we will be playing Critical Race Theory Bingo. I'm going to put the link up on Wednesday so you can go on and grab yourself a bingo board and be ready to have some fun on Thursday. It should be a good time. We're going to have a good time making fun of critical race theory and such like that. And of course, as always, if you have a problem, concern, or question, you can always email management, dearwokec@gmail.com, and we'll make sure we take care of your concerns. But I do want to let you know ahead of time. Let's keep it going. My baby still wakes me up in the middle of the night. I need to sleep a little. Okay, Shara, you know what? I've been converted. I'll stop it. Maybe. Donna says I'm late to the party. Fani will regret not going to the debate. After all, she's just coming off of winning the women's award. I guess she thinks she will carry her over the finish line. I watched a YouTuber. He did a YouTube video explaining all of the awards that Fani has won. It's kind of gross. It's kind of gross because he's asking the question that most people are asking, like, "What are you getting these awards for?" Let me find it real quick. It was really interesting. I was like, "Yo, I thought I had noticed it," but like he called it out. Like, she's won a lot of awards. He's like, "What are you getting awarded for?" I think that's a great question to ask. What are you getting awarded for? Yes, if you have questions, comments, or concerns, bang, make sure you email management. I'm not 100% certain they're going to do anything, but just make sure you email them. No, that'll at least get you in the queue. Did he take the video down? Did Fawcett Media take it down? I think he did. I did not see his video anymore. I literally watched it this morning because he had the clip of her getting that award this past weekend in there, and it's no longer there. What did you do, Fawcett? What'd you do? Let me double check. Yeah, it's not here anymore. Anyway, if I run across it, I'll make sure y'all see it. But anyway, there was like 3 or 4 awards that she's won. I'm like, what is she being awarded for? For what? And he was asking the same question, like, what is she being awarded for? Women's award for what? For the dress being backwards. Tawanda, please stop. Don't get in trouble. Do not get in trouble this early, this late at night. Please don't. Yeah, it was a very interesting situation. So I do think that part of it is what we're going to see, because whoever said that like thinks that she's going to. Yeah, here it goes. Donna said it. I do think that she feels that, and again, I don't know the temperature, the voting temperature, if you will, of Fulton County. They might all be just loving her. They might just love Fani. They might be like, we want Fani. That's very possible. I don't think that's the case, but it could be. So that being the case, I'm just interested to see how this shakes out. And I think she'll probably regret not going to this debate, especially when you see where she is going. I think that's really interesting. So that's it. That's my thoughts. Because she's a strong black woman, Shara says. Duh. I like how you said that, and you're probably more right than wrong. All right, what we got? What we got? I love it. But so yeah, Thursday we're gonna be doing critical race theory bingo. That's gonna be fun. And on Saturday, we're gonna have a live studio guest. So most of you may or may not know that I have a podcasting studio, Podium Studios here in Marietta, Georgia. Well, we got several YouTubers going to be coming to the studio on Saturday. We're going to do a live stream in studio at 1:00 Eastern Standard Time. It's going to be a good time. So we're going to go out for lunch, sit around and tell jokes, and turn the cameras on and just have fun. So I'll probably just answering questions, talking about. We had a topic that we wanted to talk about, and I know that it is a good topic. Let me say it like that. It's a good topic. But I'm just wondering, I don't want to put it out there yet, because listening to them, I'm like, man, we going to change this topic. Man, we're not going to be like Chad. We're not going to be like Chad Jackson and lock in on a hard topic. We're going to probably just be all over the place. So that's going to be on Saturday at 1:00. So hopefully you all will be able to come Eastern Standard Time. So hopefully you'll be able to check it out. If not, replay gang. Absolutely. Just make sure you let us know that you're checking it out. What's going on, Ricky? Good morning. From Shanghai, China. She doesn't need to debate. Recall, she's got a PR team and the numbers polling have her in lead. That's fair. And we've kind of addressed that a little bit. I think she probably already thinks that she's already got it in the bag. That's fine. And that is a reality. That's a reality that is out there. My only thing is polls can be wrong. And people still, in light of, especially where we are currently, with so much kerfuffle going on with Fani outside of YSL and apart from Trump. There's still a lot of stuff going on. I think it would be good for her to get in there and kind of make her plea for why it is that these people should in fact vote for her. And again, it may very well only solidify the people that are already going to vote for her, and she could very well be running the table. She could absolutely be it's a real thing. However, if not, I think it could go bad. So that's just my 2 cents. And again, I like discussions. I like having conversations where you have people who are opposing viewpoints, not friendly fire, but who truly don't see eye to eye, and y'all can just kind of parse it out. I think that's always good, in my opinion. I hope you finally put to rest salty versus sweet and grits. Put to rest grits. Salty versus sweet with everybody there. No, we are not gonna. None of us even care. I'll be honest with you. That's truthfully. Let me just tell you honestly. I hate that discussion. I really do. I don't. It was funny early on, but now it's like become like meme status, and it's like, okay, it's not even funny anymore. So we are probably not going to even discuss that. We had a good topic that we were going to talk about, but again, I got this feeling, just my wet finger in the air, it's probably going to change after we go out for lunch and really get settled in to the studio. It's probably going to change. We're going to probably just be talking about random stuff. We're probably going to end up messing with y'all, answering y'all questions. That's probably what's going to happen. Good evening, kid. Good to see you. Hey, y'all. Just joining, but glad to see y'all. Hey, Cindy. Good to see you as well, friend. Good to see you as well. So that's what's going on. And more than likely, I'm sure we'll probably find a way to get on camera tomorrow. But we'll be doing the Critical Race Theory Bingo on Thursday. I will be putting up the link tomorrow morning so y'all can grab your bingo boards and be ready. There's going to be some chicanery. There's going to be some hijinks. I will let you know there's going to be a lot of free words given out for various and sundry things. So I'm just telling you ahead of time. Be ready for that. And then, of course, the content creators discussion on Saturday. So that's all we got rest for the week. And then next Sunday we'll be doing our live show on Sunday as well. So those are most of what we got going on. Needs the Vodka Voyager on Taxpayer Dime Award. Wow, I love it. AI definitely AI will be answering Fani's questions. Wow. I would love to see that. I would love to see her answer questions in real time. Even if Ricky is right, even if Ricky's right, she's gonna win. She's already got it in the bag. I still would like to see an open debate. If nothing else, I mean, for crying out loud, we're gonna do a debate watch party. Who said that earlier? Here it is, the Dear Old Christian Debate Watch Party. That's what I want to see. That's gonna be so crazy. That would be so bananas. Yeah. We might be doing that. That I don't even care who it is. It might be running for dog catcher. We got dog catcher debate. We got you. Something. That'd be crazy. But no, I appreciate y'all though. And let me say it one more time. This live chat is amazing. You guys are not only encouraging. I take the time to go back over when the chat is over, when the live stream is over, and just kind of scan it. And man, you guys are encouraging. Just some of the conversations that you have going on. You all, Keith Foskey was on my channel about an hour and a half ago, maybe 2 hours ago. And you guys were just the best, man. And it means a lot to me that you all come, that you're super encouraging, you're edifying, all that kind of stuff like that. And we can have a good time. We can have a good time in the chat. I see some spicy conversations sometimes, some that maybe I've missed. I see, people having, spirited conversations. That's what I want to say, spirited conversations. But they're never getting foul. There's no, my kids could read it and I wouldn't blush. So I just want to say hats off to all of you all in the chat, because you all make this thing so fun and keep it encouraging and enlightening, all that kind of stuff like that. I love it. I'm not sure she has the election in the bag. Many people voted for her just to get rid of the last DA, as Phil Holloway. I can agree to that. I can agree. There's a lot of complexities, Annette, that I think um, I would love. I'm trying to get more legal minds involved here, dear Woke Christian. So if that's something I would love for y'all to help me out with. If you have contact relationships with other content creators that are in the law space that you really enjoy, Viva or Phil, AV to the Seventh Power, um, Rachel Kirkman, um, Ashley Merchant, any of them. And you say, hey, you already have a relationship with them. Hey, Dear Woke Christian would love to have you on the show. I would love, because I would like to hear how they understand these things, because I'm believing it. I understand it one way, but I know that I'm not the end all be all. So definitely, if you have others that I would love to talk to them. I'm hoping to have Phil one day. That'd be great, because his office is down the street from mine. Phil, holla at your boy. Come on, man. He got my number, for crying out loud. Y'all are wild. Fani gets the raunchiest Rico Wrangler Award. Y'all are wild. This chat is super classy. And again, I don't, and please understand, pushback and spirited discussion is not a bad thing. I have zero issue with that. And I like the fact that even the moderators, they're not often deleting people or putting them in timeout, anything like that. They're just allowing people to be themselves, have good conversation, spirited conversation sometimes. And at the end of the day, everybody's all good. I think if we all met in person, I feel like there would be very little contention. I think there'd be a lot more high-fiving and handshaking and yummy kiki-keying sounds than anything else, because this is the kind of people that are in this live chat. And you guys are great. Oh, no. Okay, Cindy. Well, we're going to have to, it took a lot to get this one together. So hopefully I'll be doing more of them, but we'll see. We'll try to, maybe we'll do like a Fani. Oh my gosh. If Fani gets primaried, we're going to do a Fani bingo game. That's petty. Now that is petty, Jason. Shame on you, Jason. That's petty. Okay, let's see. Oh, you talking about the alliteration. I got you. That is wild. Y'all are a mess. I love it. I love it. So thank you all again. Thanks for jumping on with me real quick. Just having a good conversation. I appreciate all 46 of you all who are enjoying this. Give me the thumbs up. It means a lot. I'm glad you're finding value in this. Like I said, I'm going to drop the link in the morning for the bingo game. I think I've got enough. I've ordered enough bingo boards. So hopefully there's enough for everybody. It will be first come, first serve. I might drop some more right before the end if I see that all of them are used up. And again, I'm just saying, make sure you have your notifications on. Make sure you subscribed, all that kind of stuff like that, because there's going to be some shenanigans and some free, words given out, all that kind of stuff like that. So if that applies, you got me. So I appreciate y'all so much. But let's do this again real soon. And don't worry, Shar, I will not go live in the morning. I will not. Where is it right here? She was saying that she didn't like me going live in the morning. Yeah, there we go. So don't worry, Shara. I won't be going live in the morning. But afternoon might be a real thing. No, I don't have any plans tomorrow. But let's see, we have one recording tomorrow and it's in the morning. But all of that to say, I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you for your encouragement and all of that good stuff. And I'm looking forward to doing this again real soon. Everybody, take care. I'll see you again. Grace and peace.